Здравствуйте, мой друга. Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel. That means in Russian, hello, welcome, my friends, because I'm in Ukraine right now. But guys, yo, in this video, let's dive into it. So in this video, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, and we're going to talk about XRP. We're going to go through the short-term, medium-term, and long-term price analysis of Bitcoin, and obviously, we're going to talk about XRP. We're going to talk about the price action and the news, because XRP, guys, is fucking over, and we're going to go into all that kind of stuff as well. Also, guys, I want to do a competition about XRP. Put your comment below about XRP, whether you think it's going to be able to weather this storm or it's over for XRP. Put a comment below. Best comment, I'll send some cryptocurrency. And guys, if you are interested in trading the cryptocurrency markets, I use Bybit for Bitcoin, I use Femex for altcoins, and I use PromXBT for hedging. All the links below, guys. You get bonuses using those exchanges, and those are the exchanges I use to trade. But guys, let's dive into the charts, and I'll see you in there now. Okay, let's crack on into the Bitcoin analysis and start with the short term, guys. So as you can see on the chart, guys, we're in a sideways consolidating range for the price of Bitcoin. Very similar, guys, to the one we did before, and it's going to be a similar prediction for me as well, guys. So these are it's indecision, guys, in the market, and it's bullish. We've come into it bullish, guys. So you don't want to bet against a trend. So the likelihood is more probability this is going to break higher. But obviously, this is the way you're going to do it. If we're above the mid range zone of this range, guys, if we're above this area here, in this area here, I'm bullish. If we're below it, I'm bearish. Also, the 15-minute algo has gone short as well. We've got a sell signal there, so that's perfectly in the middle as well. So guys, literally above, be bullish, and especially, guys, if we get above the actual top side of the range, then be bullish. So anywhere here, be looking for positions for longs, and anywhere here, be looking for shorts. And then if we basically come up, guys, and then we get above the top side of this, the likelihood is we're going to see another leg higher, just exactly the same as the last range, guys. You can see here. Let me go on the hourly for you. I was saying in my previous video, guys, let me just find it for you. I was saying in my previous video, guys, this range here, if we're above the range, we're getting bullish. If we're below it, getting bearish. You can see we got a buy signal on the hourly as soon as we broke the top side of the range, and then, guys, another leg higher. A perfectly beautiful long trade there, but it was on Christmas Day. I didn't take that trade, guys. I was absolutely smashed out my titties drinking through Christmas, so I wasn't in the trade. But you don't have to take every single trade. So guys, below bearish, above bullish, and like I said, we do have a sell signal. I want to show you a few sentiment things as well, because, you know, we're going to go to the medium term in a second, because I do think that we are coming towards now getting some type of like medium term correction. But again, I'm not betting against it. Right now, we're below the moving averages. So if this now comes back up into the middle of, you know, it breaks the top side, the middle side of the range, you could say there's a triangle pattern playing out. We had a triangle here. Triangles aren't really working at the minute. And I said it in my live stream before, guys. Triangles are kind of like a squeezing up of like basically buyers and sellers, right? And it's an indecision in the market. But what we're seeing, guys, now, if you go on like maybe a medium term time frame, right? What you're seeing is it's just marching up. We're literally going up, flat, up, flat, up, flat. And that's because, in my opinion, we've got a different type of buyer right now really interested in buying Bitcoin, and that's an institutional buyer. Institutional buyers have very, very strong hands. They're not buying it to sell it on a day or on a week or even a month. They're going to hold it for multiple years. And the way I'm basically trading this for you guys, because of this, you can see that the 4 hour. So the 4 hour is really, really great. The moving averages, right? By the 50 week exponential moving average, and the 21 as well. You can even go on the weekly time frame, and obviously we've got a long way to go for this one. We'll talk about that in a second. But overall, guys, this is my strategy. On the 15 minutes for scalping, 1 hour time frame buying moving averages, and you can also, we're still in the range, right? And then the 4 hour is kind of the godsend. By the moving averages, it's long until proven otherwise, guys. Still, don't try and short. It's basically a cannon. Bitcoin's like a cannon getting fired right now. You don't want to try and catch the ball as soon as it comes out the end of the gun or the cannon, right? You want to wait until it loses steam and then loses momentum and comes back down to earth. Now, guys, let's talk about the medium-term stuff. So for medium-term time frames, we've got two levels to look at. We've got the all-time high, and then we've got 14K. 14K is the worst case scenario, because that would be the 50-week moving average, which would be super low, right? It can still happen. I'm not saying it's impossible, but that would be that first target. For me personally, guys, there's a few sentiment things to watch out for right now. We've said it a million times on the channel. The fear and greed index is overextended for a multiple weeks now. The fear and greed is over. Also, the amount of it's 66% long, guys, this market right now. So literally all retail is long. I said before, there's a different type of buy right now. It's institutional grade buying. So a lot of this kind of sentiment stuff's out the window. I don't think sentiment trading is going to be as a bigger thing in this next bull market than it was in the bear market. Lots of emotional trading in this bear market. All retail on the way down, lots of fear, lots of greed, all that kind of stuff. Now it's just institutions buying. So we're going to have to see how this plays out. But we do know that, I've said it a million times, the 21-week moving average and the 50-week moving average do get played off multiple times in bull markets. You can see here 21, 21, 21, 21. I've done the channel a million times. So coupling a few things together with sentiment adds confluence, right? I would say, and also this as well, guys. Let me just show you this as well. This is in string as well. So the P cycle top indicator is showing that we're over right now. Let me just catch my breath. So you can see here we are over the first green MA, meaning indicative of maybe having a pullback. And this is saying $15,000. Also, just to cut the chase and talk about long term as well, we're actually not near like basically a 2-year MA multiplier top cycle. So just to cut to the chase with long term, guys, long term analysis, we're nowhere near this being the top of this bull cycle. So it's just to say, we're not near the top of the bull cycle, guys. We've got so much longer to go. We've only actually done from the high right now about 34%. You know, in our last previous bull to bear cycle, guys, we did just in our last one, guys, quickly go on this now. From the high, guys, from the high to the high, we did 1,600%. So we've done 30%, guys. So minimum, in my opinion, we're going to do 1,000%. So we're nowhere near the top of the macro long-term cycle. But medium-term, guys, 2 levels to look for. The all-time high, 14K. 14K will be a drastic pullback. It'll be crazy. Like, whoa, maybe something crazy happens, a black swan event. Personally, it's not probable. It's possible, not probable. But I do think that 20K, if there was going to be a level which was going to be retested on the medium term, it would be 20K. And that would coincide nicely with the 21-week moving average moving up higher, maybe seeing a consolidation, a wick back down, some profit taking. We could go 30K first. That's my next psychological target. I think 30K will get hit. And on the 4-hour, guys, we can see the thing is about Bitcoin right now. It's not about trying to look at all these targets, right? For like, well, what we're going to go to. It's about even Fibonacci extensions aren't even really working right now. It's about taking it day by day, in my opinion, hour by hour, and playing the levels if you're trading it and buying the dips. I've told you a million times, guys, on the 4-hour. Buy the moving averages, long until proven otherwise. That's the strategy. It's been working time and time again. Every single time we get into a range, we go higher, we go higher, we go higher. Don't bet against it. Keep going higher. And eventually there will be a pullback, guys. There will be a pullback on the daily. It might look something like that, but then short the retest. If you want to get into a short market, got an itch on my back for some reason, short the retest. And then reaccumulate at lower prices. And I think that that's potentially going to be the weekly 21-week moving average. Now, guys, let's talk about the shitcoin, which everybody's talking about, called XRP. Bang. Right, guys. So we've had this trend line here. We broke out of it. A nice move to the upside, guys. Great move to the upside. We all know that XRP is going through some shit right now. Guys, Coinbase have delisted it. It's like, guys, look, Coinbase have delisted it. OK Coin have delisted it. All the other exchanges are going to follow suit because the exchanges are liable if it's a security to have it on their exchange. They won't. They will be liable for fines. The SEC is going to come after them. They don't want any of that BS. And also, XRP is a shitcoin anyway. It's not even like it's owned in the majority by the founders. It's not going to be used as money. Just to quickly get this out of the way, guys. Don't if you're an XRP guy watching this right now. Don't even think about XRP anymore because what's the point? XRP apparently, I did a poll in my group saying, why did you buy XRP? Did you buy it because it's better money? Most people bought XRP because they thought it was a good investment, it was cheap, and it was going to be better money than Bitcoin. Guys, there are so many factors which come into play which mean that XRP isn't set up for being sound money. You cannot have certainty in the supply. It's a controlled supply by one entity. Also, the tokens don't even represent store of value because they're just used as a medium exchange for fiat currency. There's so many levels. It's not that portable. It's not that durable. It's not divisible. It has some of the same kind of aspects as fiat currency, really. It's basically just another fucking fiat. And also, guys, it has central control, so it's not. It hasn't got a decentralized aspect to it, say like gold or Bitcoin, where there's no central company. There's no company called Bitcoin. XRP hasn't got that as a company, so it's a security, right? Now, why is this important? Why is XRP dumping? Because it's been taken off exchanges. The reason is, guys, is because liquidity is king in the world in general, guys. Like, the reason Bitcoin is going to be such an amazingly valuable thing is because it has massive ultimate liquidity. So it's easily tradable with millions of people all the time. Like, think about real estate. Real estate, if you could use a house as money, but it's really difficult to sell your house in an hour. It takes months. So it's not very good as money. It's a good store of value, but it's not very good as money. It can be store of value, but not as good as money. So the great thing about Bitcoin is it has massive liquidity, and you can be traded millions and millions of people every single day, which means it's going to fit that category for being durable, divisible, fungible, and have a great portability. That's why it's going to be really good as money, Bitcoin, because it's so liquid. Now, the problem with XRP is the liquidity game is only going one way. It's going down. Less and less liquid. Every single exchange it comes off, every single exchange it comes off, if I can speak, the liquidity levels go down. It's not liquid enough. You can't sell it as much. And what you're going to see is you're going to see a loss of confidence. You're going to see a loss of certainty in it as well. And guys, it's a security, so everyone's liable for it. So this chart, guys, is absolutely awful. It's an awful chart. It's broken all its support levels. We're literally back down to the lid of the whole move. If you go on a lower time frame, like a 4-hour, for instance, guys, look, there might be a relief rally to maybe try and scalp some gains out of it, but long term, guys, it's not looking good for XRP. And XRP isn't as good as Bitcoin at the thing you think it is going to be good at. Just don't even look at it. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to be money online. It's going to be money actually it's going to be the best money we've ever seen in history, because we live in a digital world, and Bitcoin has the properties we all want. It's portable, durable, divisible, fungible, has a great store of value. It's a fixed supply. What creates store of value? A fixed or scarce supply which can't be manipulated. That's what creates store of value. XRP does not have that. It does not have a store of value because it can be manipulated, it can be printed, and you don't know how much the supply is because it's owned by one fucking entity, and it's now a fucking security. So that's my XRP rant out the way, guys. I've been saying that for years, guys. I've been telling people don't look at XRP for years. This is the coffin. This is the nail in the coffin. It's over for XRP, guys. Don't even look at it. But if you want to trade XRP, use Femex. But nah, don't trade XRP, guys. Look, I use Bybit for fucking Bitcoin, Femex for altcoins, and I use Primex for hedging. Check out those exchanges, all the links below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day, guys. Cheers.